Hello friends, today we're going to see the remaining commands from this particular sketch based features. I have already covered this pad and pocket command, so the next part, that is next command, we're going to see in this video. Okay, so after the pocket, the next one is shaft. Basically, the shaft command is used to draw a profile. A profile may be a pulley profile, it may be a stepped shaft profile, etc. and etc. The requirement for this particular command is fully constrained half profile with the revolution axis. Now let's see how it works. So I'm selecting XY plane and going into the 2D zone. So first of all, I will draw a simple axis, that is a reference axis. Then I will draw a sketch of a simple stepped shaft. Okay, this is the simple stepped shaft. So okay, you do this fully constraint later on, right? So you all are aware that how to give the dimensions, how to make it fully constrained. So I'm leaving this part up to you. Exit a workbench. Okay, now select the shaft command. Okay, see here it asks to select the profile, so I'm selecting this profile and selecting the axis. It by default select the sketch axis, which I have drawn firstly. Okay, if not, then you can select appropriate profile or simply the axis. If you want a 360 degree, put here 360, save preview. Now see, in this way we can use this particular shaft command. Okay, I will explain you once again. This is half down profile. Go to shaft, select this profile. Now I am selecting the next is other axis, that is I am selecting this horizontal axis. Now see H direction, save preview, we get again the same profile. The most important is your sketch and the axis selection. If you want, you can decrease the angle. Preview, say okay. Now see, this is the angle decrease. If you want, double click on it and you can change the second angle also, but it must not be more than 360 degree. Okay, now see how it perform, how it works. Entire see over here. Say preview, now see how it works. So that is the use of this particular shaft command. Clear? Okay, now after the shaft, the next one is this, that is a groove command. How it works, let's see. Again, the requirement is the profile and the axis. So for this I'm going with some another sketch. So I'm deleting this one particular sketch. How to delete the sketch? The first method, go in a tree, expand the tree, select the shaft, right click on a shaft and delete. Say okay. Otherwise simply drag the same and say delete. Next, for this particular groove, select XY plane, go to sketcher. I am drawing a simple rectangle. I am providing its a symmetry across horizontal as well as the vertical axis. How to do symmetry, you know very well. Okay, I am giving the dimensions to this one, centered, and this one is also 100. So this is a fully constrained sketch. Okay, let's say a pad. and the padding distance is 20. Okay, no problem. Now I'm selecting the mid plane and I'm drawing a simple circle at the mid surface. I'm drawing this circle over here, exit a workbench. Now see, the circle is visible over here, right? Now use this grow option. Now select this profile, this, and select the axis. I'm selecting this axis and say preview, say OK. Now see what happened, bottom side. What I'll do, I will simply increase its dimension so it is visible to you. Now see how it works. I'm making the second angle is 0 and making the first angle is 360. Say OK. So in this way we can perform a groove. Now see, if your sketch is inside of this particular rectangle and if you are going to see this one, it is not visible to you, right? So to understand this concept, I am simply increasing its size and say OK. So in this way we can generate a groove. Required a simple sketch and simple axis or reference axis. Okay. Now the next is simply this rib and slot. As this two icon indicates, the rib means providing the additional thickness and the slot means removing of the same. Now see how it works. I am going with a same profile or a same 3D model. So I'm selecting this one, the particular surface, and going into the sketcher, and I will come up with a simple rectangle over here. Okay. Now going for this particular rib, select this one. Now see again the profile and the center curve is required, so I'm selecting this profile and this is my center curve. Say preview, say OK. Now see, this is called as simply a rib. It is providing the thickness. Control Z. I will show you how this slot is working. Select the same, select this one same and say preview and say OK. So in this way we can simply differentiate between this one and this one, that is rib and slot. I hope the shaft, groove, this rib and this slot is understand to you. Okay, thank you.